An update on my feet. This is mid-October 2025. At the moment, and since a few months, since my homeopath told me that I could put coconut oil on my feet and hands as a loving gesture and to help the skin, I have had a definite improvement in the toenail growth. You can see here. I've just put some coconut oil this morning. So it's not as white and thick. Well, it is as thick, but not quite as white. However, these ones, you can see they are very thick. It's very thick, and that's very thick. I'll show you the other one in a minute. Now, since the cold has come back, I've had an eruption. You can see here, this is swollen, lumpy. This is a little bit red. And underneath, I have much peeling, but that varies. It's not always the case. You see, I can take off large bits of peel. So there's plenty to remove. And now between the toes, the angels, as some of you could call those. Let's have a look in between. See, there's nothing here. It's why I've not really done videos as well. There's nothing to see much. So if I look with my eyes rather than with a video, there's no white here. Here it's a little bit whiter. You can see. This is recent. This one. This is, it looks a bit white, but when I let it loose, it's not. So you see how it is better, and that's obviously the remedy, homeopathy remedy helping. I will not say which one it is because I have no idea. My homeopath didn't tell me. He gave me one remedy, and in August, we are now October. And I've not had any other since because he works like Hahnemann said we should, with one remedy at a time. Now, other than a piece of grass stuck on my nail. You can see even though it's still white underneath and it is still being eaten by fungus. I've got a full nail now rather than this thing which was fully white, thick, just like this was really. So this, the other little toes are still very thick. You see this? This props out enormously. It's very repulsive to touch. I hate touching because it's sort of like a claw. It's senseless and it's thick and it's just really not very nice. But I have to accept myself from head to toe. So I should not moan too much about it. As moaning will not make it better. On the opposite, it's likely to make it worse. Now the sole of this one is a bit less peely, but it varies with a feet that's still thick. There's one here. Oh, that's difficult with my right hand, which has not many nails. See, I had a chilblain here because we've had cold weather in Europe, in the UK, about a month ago. And I was cold one night, didn't get up to get a blanket, and I got a chilblain on this. Only this toe, which is the one which is a bit bigger. Like I've got one longer toe on my 2 feet, and it's this one. Whereas the left one is level-ish with the others. So, except for that chilblain, which you can see is still showing a bit here. So the residue of... I'm getting also inflammation. In fact, that's interesting. It's the same place as the other one. Yes, well, oh no, here, look. Oh no, this one is... Well, it sort of is this here. It's these 3 toes, really. So what about the toe inside? Well, again, it's not really white. This one, again, like the next foot, is whiter when I spread it. If I let it loose, looks whitish, but not to the eyes. Looks whiter in the camera than in real life. You see that it's pinkish. And here, well, again, it's not doing that badly. So yes, this is my update. However, with the hands, since the last previous remedy, I've had this one being attacked, unfortunately. So this one is next to go. I've been putting colloidal silver inside it, which hasn't done anything at all, and been told off by my homeopath. But I should not worry, because it is going to grow back, and eventually they will do like my big toenails, I would believe. When they're finished eating whatever needs to be eaten in that place. What have I got there? A piece of dirt. Yeah, don't count that. That's just a dust. I need a toothbrush or needle to remove that bit of brown there. So this one, the pattern is the same. But it tries to grow back. See, the root of the nail tries to go back. And sometimes it looks promising, and then one day or today, suddenly white, all white, all grows white, thick, and I need to peel it off and cut it off at the base, peel it off with the tweezers. You see here how there's a little bit of nail trying to grow, still attached to the base of the toe. Now you see how it tries to grow to the side here. And my left hand is still the same, fortunately. See, there's a little bit here on the black, but that's been like that for years. Where the nail is detached, it's really hard to clean there because it's very sensitive. But what's happening is, as the cold weather comes, I'm getting lumps. So this is lumping where it is damaged. Unfortunately, this is lumpy here, so I hope it won't get bad. I hope it will stay, because I need a thumbnail. I really need one. Please, life, give me this one. Thank you. I love it. I love you, thumb. So this hand is still good for the nails, which is a blessing. And this one, I'm getting lumps as well. Well, that's lumpy, but that's mostly lumpy all year round. This got lumpy as well. It's better today. And this is lumpy here. See how it's slightly risen? So this lump here shows me that the nail is not going to grow back yet because this is looking unhealthy or inflamed or whatever is causing this. However, I'm doing a new way of eating at the moment. And a new way of helping my body as well as my new remedy, homeopathic remedy. I'm following Franz Guillain's way of using derivative basing, which is actually not basing, but it's become using cold packs from the freezer in the groin area at night and sometimes during the day, particularly when inflamed. And these packs are helping with the fascia and moving the brown fats around the body. Also helps with healing. I used to do it many years ago, maybe 15 years ago. And I'd forgotten all about it and found a video on YouTube about it the other day, about 3 weeks ago. So I started doing it again, and it has helped me feel a lot more positive. And I'm also following her way of eating, which is at mealtime eating 5 of the different food groups. So animal protein, but I don't need, she said we don't need very much at all. We just need a sliver of cheese, a tiny bit of steak, or a bit of bouillon made from a carcass or bones. We don't need like 15 kilos of steak and a whole chicken like our Western society makes us believe we do. So a little bit of animal protein, eggs count as it, some pulses, but only 1 tablespoon, not a huge plate of. Then a carbohydrate, which would be in the form of a, she didn't say we have to eat brown flour, but she said a tubercule, like a sweet potato counts, or something made from good quality flour, or a spud, or grain. Like I'm soaking whole grains at the moment and eating a little bit of that at each meal, but not very much again. And then having, some vegetables, plenty of vegetables. And then some vegetable oil on the dish. She recommends olive oil. Oddly, she recommends rapeseed oil, which I do not touch. I do not like it because most of it is GMO and bad quality. But she would say it's cold pressed, cold and virgin we need to eat. But a tablespoon of that. So I use good quality olive oil I buy directly from the farmer in Spain. And then there's another thing she does is for breakfast or sometime during the day to eat mashed banana, which has let itself become black once mashed, soaking some crushed seeds, which I've crushed with mixer, some chopped nuts, so I allow that to soak all night. And then, let's have a look. Then she said the more fruit the better. So with that she will put per portion a tablespoon of olive oil and any other good quality oils we may feel attracted to. I put linseed or flaxseed oil, which is the same, because I really like that and it's got omega-3 in it and that good quality virgin olive oil. And then the 5 fruit, any fruit, but different ones to help with the stomach. And since eating like this, I've felt this is right for me at this time. It feels the rightest because I don't have to call anything evil, except she said milk isn't very good, yogurt isn't, because there's too much calcium. She said it's for calves and babies and children, not for adults. So she's made me scared a bit about dairy, but I still eat a bit of butter. But since eating like that, I've felt a lot calmer, more vitality. I have felt, what do I say, more hungry, better digestion. Oh, I forgot, she said in the fruit mix that you have to have some lemon juice added right at the end. So you blend all that and you chew it very, very slowly with great thought. She said it's so important to chew until the fiber is left in the mouth and all the liquid is gone of the food we're eating. So I'm making great efforts with eating better, and I bet this is going to help the nails as well. This is it for today.